Yo, what's up out there? Metal Ben coming at you here on this early Wednesday morning because now it is currently midnight. Kind of planned this at the last minute, so I'm not expecting a lot of people to show up. I'm really not. Just figured I'd do a little live stream here on the channel, since I got my channel back here on, when was it, Thursday? It's Thursday I got it back. Garrett, Big Bad G, what's going on? We got John in the house. What's going on? And we got Wyatt's Metal Life in the house. What's going on? Well, I guess you guys are midnight riders like Metal Ben then. That's right, man. So yeah, man, just figured I'd do a live stream and catch up with everybody. So yeah, man, there's gonna be I've been thinking of like new content to do on the channel lately. Maybe not exactly new, but kind of going back and doing like album reviews maybe, or not album reviews. I'm already doing album reviews. What am I saying? um well, I'm just gonna do a top 10 favorite rhythm guitar list video, you know because I do have 10 rhythm guitar players that I really like, that have influenced me as a guitar player, so I'm thinking about doing that. So you got the new Night Demon CD coming in, huh? Nice. Pretty cool, man. Nothing wrong with that, Big Bad G. Yep. Nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, we've talked many a times over the years about how me and you come from military families. I don't know, man, if anybody's up. I mean, I don't know who's going to drop by, but if more people show up, I might have some people come on for a little bit. I mean, I gotta exactly, man, totally. You know. But anyways, yes, so I've been kind of fucking around on the guitar a lot lately. In fact, gotta get me a new guitar cable because my guitar cable quit on me, so now I have to play fucking clean, unfortunately, until Friday when I can pick up a new guitar cable or a couple because all my guitar cables went to shit. So I can't lay down no tracks or nothing for a new song, and I've been coming up with a lot of cool riffs as of late. So I'm just gonna say this next album should be very rhythmic. Oh, what's going on, Mark G? How are you doing, brother? Really enjoying your new enhancement CD or enchantment CD. I apologize for that. Just thinking about maybe doing a review of it. I know it's probably kind of late, but I'm still thinking about doing it here eventually. Ooh, nice. Well, speaking of Death Angel is working on a new album. Not sure exactly when it's coming out, but I did see that they are working on a brand new album. And there's a new Metal Church album coming out on May 26th. Yes, Congregation of Annihilation. It's going to be freaking awesome. Yeah, man, I could do a review on it. I got both of your CDs now, so yeah, guys, definitely check out Enchantment if you haven't checked out Enchantment. Mark II with the C here, his band. Yeah, definitely check that out. Oh yeah, that's right. A new Raven track dropped too. Yeah, there's a new Raven track out right now too. New wave of British heavy metal veterans. Shit. Let me go on Facebook real quick because my memory's not always the greatest to see what the new album's called. Dude, the new Metal Church track is really good. I'm telling you, it's excellent. So let me see here. I mean, I guess I could have looked at Wikipedia too. Here we go. That's about the new song. Oh yeah, it's called All Hell's Breaking Loose. That's what the new Raven album's going to be called. And the new track is absolutely killer, man. It's called Go for the Gold. Yeah, the new track is called Go for the Gold. Really cool track. Definitely has that old school new wave of British heavy metal sound, that proto thrash metal type of sound, speed metal, you know, like classic Raven. And they got the current drummer of Fear Factory on drums. Yes. And that drummer is, oh my god, I'm so bad with names too. Okay, so oh yeah, it's Mike Heller. I apologize for that. Mike Heller is the new drummer of Fear Factory. Well, he's been in Fear Factory for a while now, but he also plays drums in Raven now. Yep. So yeah, I really enjoy the new track. It's real thrashy. It's real speedy. Just really good stuff, man. Their last album was really good, man. Metal City, my bad. Yeah, the last album from 2020, Metal City, was really good. Very high up on my list for one of my favorites from 2020 that came out that year. Just a really, really good, solid album. And I'm trying to think anything else coming out. I know, obviously, the new Metallica's coming out on the 14th. Everybody's going to be fucking talking about that. On the same day, too, the new Overkill comes out. Scorched, their 20th studio album. That's right. And they have two brand new tracks out right now. Apparently, a fourth track from 72 Seasons is being released today. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm honestly not really that impressed with these new tracks. You know what? I'll probably end up getting it too just to have it. I have every other Metallica CD. I have them all, man. I think the only one I don't have is S&M one. I used to have it though. But I did hear a clip of the new song. To me, yeah, it's thrashy. It is very thrashy, actually. But to me, it just sounds like a rewrite of something from Hardwired to Self Destruct. That's just what I'm hearing. But I haven't heard the whole song yet to make, to pass judgment. It's thrashy. I mean, but to me, it just sounds like something we've already heard previously. I'll wait till the whole song comes out to pass judgment. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, April 14th, Metallica and Overkill. And it's sad because Overkill is not going to get talked about near as much as Metallica is going to be talked about. But besides that, I did see Autopsy's already working on a new album. That's some news I saw a little bit earlier on that Autopsy is currently working on a follow-up album already. And their album that came out last year was absolutely incredible. Just old school, classic, traditional death metal. What else has come out? There's a brand new Immortal track out for anybody that likes Immortal. I mean, the new track sounds like classic Immortal. It's definitely more back to, I would say, probably maybe At the Heart of Winter sound wise. What else is coming out? In May, we got the new Haunt CD, which it seems like every time I turn around, there's another Haunt CD coming out. Oh yeah, Wyatt. You know Wyatt. Yeah, man, that's my all-time favorite band. In fact, that's the direction Holocaust is going in on the next album. Gonna make the worst metal album ever. Not going to happen. Oh god, that new 6 Feet Under album's gonna be fucking garbage. I can already see it. And I'm trying to think. I think Testament's in the studio too. Yeah, Testament. They're working on a new album. Not sure if it's going to be out later this year or maybe in 2024. Who knows? But so far here in 2023, I got to say, man, there has not been a lot of stuff coming out that's impressed me. I'm just being honest. Like the new obituary, yeah, the new obituary was good. What else came out? The new Uriah Heep album was excellent. What else came out? I'm trying to think what else came out. I know the new Night Demon's coming out. Yeah, so far it's been. Oh yeah, the new Hell Ripper came out. I still need to get that one. But yeah, this year though, so far it hasn't been that impressive as far as new metal albums, to me at least. Oh, nice. Well, Bobby Gus. How the fuck do you pronounce his last name? I think it's Gustafsson. Bobby Gustafsson. He's no longer in Violent. He left Violent. I watched an interview on that. It wasn't. It was nothing bad why he left Violence. It was just due to money issues and traveling. Since Violence is located in California and Bobby Gustafson's located in Florida. Oh, Big Bad G, you're right. A new Camelot album has come out. I have not listened to it yet, though. And we heard the one new song. And we heard the one new song from it. Have not heard the whole album yet. And there was a new Enslaved album that came out, too. I have not listened to that yet either. Um, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that's come out that I just don't really care about. It's not like last year at this time where we had a new Scorpions album, and it just felt a little more electric. It felt a little more electric. I mean that new Camelot song I heard was pretty damn good. I mean, still in that symphonic power metal vein. Oh yeah, and Paul Gilbert has a Dio tribute album coming out. I'm kind of curious to hear that. Oh yeah, John. I think you mentioned that band before. Off. They're like a hardcore thrash band or crossover band. Yeah, I mean, Pantera's supposed to be coming here this summer. I want to try to get a ticket and go to it. I think they're coming in. God, I can't remember when they're coming. They are coming though. Hmm. And we got ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner coming here this summer. Definitely thinking about going to that since I've never seen both. What time is it? So as far as that, nothing else is really going on. Um, just trying to think. And Fear Factory finally has a new lead vocalist. For anybody out there that does not know this, I mean, this was announced about a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago now. So the new vocalist is Milo Silvestro. Not real from not really familiar with him. He must be pretty well unknown. That's fine though. I mean, so Fear Factory has a new vocalist. I believe they're working on another album. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Mean Metal Mike, what's going on? That's what I thought. I thought he was like Italian or something. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all the news I can think of right now as far as like what's going on. I think I heard rumors. I thought I heard rumors that Accept's in the studio too, working on another album. Oh, nice. Good old Nuclear Assault. Hell yeah. Well, Nuclear Assault is retired now, unfortunately. No, I didn't read into it. I just now saw it that Ace Frehley said something about Paul and Gene. I mean, the drama in Kiss is never going to end. They're like a bunch of bitter old fucking millionaires. Saw Nick's Would You Rather stream. Oh yeah, Acid Rain is working on a new album. I did hear that too. I did hear Jason Newsted's getting back into metal though. He's going to do a metal project. That's just what I've heard. Can't believe Jason Newsted just turned 60 years old. Hard to believe, man. That Mike Neer of Suicidal Tendencies just turned 60. Somebody else just turned 60 too. I'm thinking, oh, Tom Angel Ripper from Sodom. He turned 60. Yeah, man. Well, okay, yeah, as people know right now, Roger Waters has decided to go back and re-record the whole Dark Side of the Moon album. And it's not going to be near it's just pointless to do it. You're going back and you're re-recording a classic. For what? Because you're still bitter with David Gilmour? I don't freaking know, man. Damn, drinking rum and coke, man. I haven't been really drinking much alcohol lately. Like right now I'm having a beer. And tomorrow night I go into work, so yeah, I mean it's pointless. I don't understand these old you know I don't understand these old bands, man. Why they're being so bitter towards each other. I don't get it. It's like put the bullshit behind you and move the fuck on. you know, Simple as that. Dark Side of the Moon does not need to be re-recorded. What's next? Is Roger Waters going to go back and re-record The Wall? Wouldn't be surprised. I'd be against it too. You're trying to go back and recreate something from 50 years ago that can't be duplicated or recreated, you know? That just goes for any band that goes back and tries to re-record an album. To be honest, it's like, what's the point? You know, just because you have modern production to play with doesn't necessarily mean it's can. It doesn't necessarily mean the outcomes can be any better. You know, that would be like if fucking Tony Iommi said, "You know what? I'm going to go back through and re-record every Black Sabbath album." Why? You know. Oh God, the original one's bad enough. Yeah, the original Hot in the Shades is fucking bad enough, man. A re-recorded version would probably be even worse. Oh, it's such a terrible Kiss album. But it's kind of funny. I'm surprised Gene Simmons hasn't done that yet, or go back. I'm honest. I better not give ideas because now it might happen. Where Gene Simmons goes back and, or yeah, where Gene and Paul go back into the studio and re-record every Kiss album from the '70s. Man, that would be blasphemy. Oh God, that's one of the worst Kiss songs too. "Read My Body." Yeah, man, I probably just gave Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley an idea now that, oh yeah, you know what, this Metal Ben guy, he's right. We should go back through and re-record our '70s albums. Oh fuck, fucking jinxed myself now. No, but anyways, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of against any band really going back through and re-recording their material. Like you put it out the way it wants to be. Now I can understand like if it needed touch, I can understand if it needed a touch up. Like for instance, and I might do a video on this. I mean, nobody will probably give a shit, but I don't care. But here's a prime example of something good that got re-recorded. So Deliverance recently. Well, some of you might not be familiar with Deliverance. That's fine. But Deliverance re-recorded their Camelot and Smithereens album. I got the original one from '95, and here's the one that came out in 2022. I got to be honest, this re-recording is better because this was supposed to be a concept album, and it got rushed back in '95, so it didn't have the narrate, it didn't have the narratives in it, or the narrations, I should say, where this version does. Dude, this version sounds freaking wicked. So that's like one example of like an album that got re-recorded that sounds better, you know. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking that out. Now, yeah, this one's more of a concept. Now, this is not thrash metal like early Deliverance. It's still pretty heavy. It's still pretty dark in parts. I mean, it's still pretty damn good though. It's kind of like what's a good comparison here? I'd say maybe mm, if Operation Mindcrime Eric Queensryche was a bit heavier, that's kind of what I would describe Deliverance in this period as. Yeah. So that's one example of an album that got re-recorded and actually sounds better than the original. Acid Rain's a really good band. I can't wait to hear their next album. Their comeback album was so freaking good, man. That was my favorite album of 2019 too. I've heard that name before, Wrenched. Or Wretched, I'm sorry, Wretched. And I swear I've seen their CDs before. I know I've heard that name though. That's what I thought. I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, I guess I better update people. There's gonna be some changes. So Brothers from Hell Mondays, as far as album reviews go, between me and Music Destruction, those have been moved to Fridays now. Yes. They're going to be on Fridays from now on due to the fact that I work Mondays now again. So, like tonight I'm off. I go into work tomorrow night, and then Friday I'm off again. So I just figured I'd let everybody know that and update everybody on that. Frederick! Yeah! What's up, Frederick? The mad metal man from the land down under. Good old Frederick. There we go. Not sure if anybody else will show up here tonight. And we got Mr. Ryan, Demon Master Arnold here in the chat room too. What's going on, Ryan? I mean, there could be doom metal bands from Alaska. That's an interesting question, man. You don't really hear about a lot of metal bands coming from Alaska. I'm sure there's somebody out there from Alaska. You'd think with Alaska, too, there'd be a lot of black metal in Alaska, you know. Oh, cool to see you, man. Good to see you in the chat room there. Well, I'm kind of curious now. I'm going to have to look that up later to see if there is any. You know what? There was one band, I think. They weren't the greatest band, though. There was a band that did come from Alaska that I can think of. They were called 36 Crazy Fist, and I do not care for that band. I bought one of their CDs way back in 2005, and I got rid of it right away. I did not like it. This is back when the whole metalcore thing was huge, you know. I'm gonna say there's got to be bands from Alaska. Like to me, I'd think a lot of black metal bands would come from Alaska you know, due to the winters in Alaska, you know, or I don't know, maybe doom metal bands too, you know, something dark though. I mean, the new Immortal track, you know, it does sound like there's a drum machine on it, but that doesn't always bother me, you know, due to the fact that I use drum tracks too and shit on my material because I don't have a drummer. So, yeah, I'm really curious though now about metal bands from Alaska, man. Now you got me curious, chat. I do think the new Immortal song did have that old school black metal feel to it. It didn't sound as modern as their recent stuff. If that makes sense. Like I guess to me, it's kind of a continuation of Northern Chaos Gods. Actually, Mammoth. That's funny that you mentioned that because that's what Van Halen was called before they were Van Halen. They were called Mammoth. 38. Yeah, that's one band I don't like. It's 36 Crazy Fist. Like I said, I bought one of their CDs out of. It was a blind buy when I bought it. I never heard anything from them, and I got rid of it right away. I hated the CD. It was so bad. Frederick, that new Metal Church track absolutely rules, dude. I love it. I will be getting that new album on May 26th when it comes out. Well, you know, to me, the classic metal bands still do it better. I mean, you know, maybe that's just me being a grouchy old metalhead. I don't fucking know, but I still love the old shit better. Yeah, so you were talking about that there, Ryan, about the new Scar Symmetry. You know what? I got to be honest. I've never heard Wolfgang. I have not heard Wolfgang's band yet. I mean, it's cool he's keeping his father. You know, it's cool he's keeping his father's legacy alive. I mean, my God, his father was like the greatest guitar player ever. I mean, come on, Eddie Van Halen. Damn, cool, cool. I'll definitely check it out when you guys do that deep dive. Heavy Metal Justice. Boy, I don't know. I don't know if that might be already be an album. I don't know. Oh, cool. So the band's called Panic Epidemic. Gonna have to check them out. Well, a lot of people give a lot of people give Wolf Van Halen a lot of shit too because he's overweight. It's like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck how the guy looks? As long as he can play really good music, who cares? You know, it's the problem with people. People are way too judgmental nowadays. I could care less about Marilyn Manson. Oh, they're called Panic. Okay, okay. And so the album would be called Epidemic then. Okay, okay. My bad. Dude, I don't care about Marilyn Manson, bro. If you like him, that's man. More power to you. That's not my thing. I liked him back in the '90s. After a certain point, I just got bored with that style of fucking music. Come on, John. You know me better than that. You know I don't like that mainstream metal shit. But hey, man, if you like it, more power to you, dude. I'm not going to sit here and tell people what they can like and not like. That's understandable. I mean, I get that. I totally get that. No, I totally understand where you're coming from there. Yeah, I know, bro. That's a pretty rough month for you, man. I know. Yeah. Well, I think I know Pantera's coming here and Hershey sometime. I think this summer. And ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner are supposed to be coming here. So I guess Skinner's going to keep going on without Gary Rossington. I mean, I'm still thinking about going to it. I mean, it'd be cool to see, it would definitely be cool to see ZZ Top. Tesla. Ooh, there you go. Another pretty cool band from the 80s. I love the first Tesla album. That first album is so good. It's got modern day cowboy on it. That's a killer track, man. Oh hell yeah, man! ZZ Top has a lot of great classic albums. Agreed. Speaking of which, Billy Gibbons just released a new song. I guess he's coming out with another solo album. I haven't listened to it yet, though. I just seen this earlier tonight. Gonna have to check that one out. Definitely, man. I know Haunt, Night Demon, and Satan are supposed to be coming here. When is it? Next Friday. I might be a little late on getting a ticket for it, unless they still have tickets available at the box office. I'm thinking about going if there's still tickets available. Yeah, it's a pretty. That is a pretty cool album cover. I don't know, man. I would like to go to that Haunt concert in Mechanicsburg, though. And I'm stupid. I should have bought that ticket months ago instead of waiting at the last fucking. Well, I was going through some pretty tough times, so that's why I didn't get the ticket right away. Nah, there hasn't been much snow at all, man. This has been a very mild winter. Like, I don't listen to these fucking people, man, when they say, oh, we're gonna have a bad winter, man. Oh, man, better get ready, man. We're gonna get all this snow, and nothing fucking happens. It's like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? People get bent out of shape over the dumbest shit, dude. But today's a little bit of a celebration because my strike is gone from my channel as of today. One of my strikes. I mean, the thing is, too, if it snows, there's nothing you're going to do about it. Yeah, I just don't get it, man. People are wimps nowadays, man. Dude, I remember walking to school in fucking 3 feet of snow when I was younger. And when I was a kid, man, I was always outside playing in the snow or trying to make money shoveling driveways. You know, it's like I don't. These people nowadays can't handle a fucking snowflake. I think Static X is working on a new album or has a new album coming out. I think it's pretty obvious who the new vocalist is too. It's definitely the guy from Dope. At least that's who I think it is. I mean, I used to have Wisconsin Death Trip back in the day. God, I think I bought that way back when it first came out. Interesting. Well, apparently, Mick Box has music for another album. So, dude, the new Uriah Heep album, it's really good, man. Holy crap, it's good. What, Wisconsin Depth Trip by Static X? That came out in 1999. I bought it when it came out. I thought it was a really cool album at the time. I actually had it on cassette tape too. I bought it on cassette tape when cassettes were still being printed. Man, I wish I still had it too. I did buy their second album too, Machine. That was the last Static X album I ever bought. Then after that, I just kind of drifted away from them. Dude, if Uriah Heep comes to Hershey, I'm going. I am gonna go if that ever happened or would happen. Be back in a minute, guys. Feel free to entertain yourselves in the chat room. Maybe me, Metal Mike, can do a chat commercial advertisement or something in the chat room. I'll be back. Gonna take a restroom break. All right, I'm back. Thrash or Trash, Risk or Spaghetti Incident. Ew. Well, both albums are pretty bad. And I'm gonna trash Risk. Or trash Risk, excuse me there. I guess. That's Soul Dope, yeah, that's who yeah, yeah. You can tell it's him. I mean, come on. Which I guess, he would be the perfect fit since, Wayne Static is unfortunately gone, you know. I did hear Queen's supposed to go out on tour again. But, see, I'm not a big fan of the Adam Lambert crap. Be cool. I did get to see Queen back in 2006 with Paul Rogers from Bad Company. It was a damn good show. I enjoyed it. Boy, that's going to be like a flashback to 1998, 1999, seeing Static X and Fear Factory together. You know what? Well, I'm not going to give nothing away, never mind, when it comes to rhythm guitar players. I mean, you never know, too. This guy might not be in my list, but I will say this: Dino was a hell of a rhythm guitar player. He's got to be one of the tightest rhythm guitar players. Just the way he does his fucking, just the way he does those signature riffs. It's really cool. I thought it was remastered through Blackened Records. I thought they did the whole catalog. I don't know. I still have the original crappy fucking Elektra edition that never gets spinned, by the way. Well, I'm not going to give too much away on the rhythm guitar thing because I'm doing a video on that, so you guys will see who I pick. He's good, but I think there's better rhythm guitar players. Yeah, Dino had a lot of cool rips. I will, his fucking sound too. I love his sound. It's like so razor sharp. The only other guitar player that had that sound to me is Dimebag Darrell when it comes to rhythm guitar playing. Either or, I'm gonna shut my mouth on that because I'm doing a video on that. I don't want to give shit away because then it would be pointless for you guys to watch the video. Then, anyways, Joe Walsh is a damn good guitar player from back in the day. Yeah, there is actually a jewel case version of Saint Anger out there. Fucking album. Like I rebought it again. I think I only paid $1 for it. Just a habit. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying no more than fucking like $2 or $3 to have Saint Anger again. I mean, I still have some of the original Elektra issue, or blah. I still have some of the original Elektra versions. Like I got Kill 'Em All, I got Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, Justice for All. The Elektra versions still. I got Garage Days on cassette tape. And the other two versions of Garage Days I have are the Blackened reissues. See, what's that one James Gang riff? If I can fucking remember it here. Oh yeah, that's where them tuned down happens. See if I can fucking remember how to play it. Something like that. You guys probably can't even hear it anyways. Yeah, fuck that up. Yes, something like that. You guys probably couldn't even hear that anyways. Cool, John. I can't wait to see it. Oh man, live probably the metal up your ass bootleg with Cliff. Yeah, that would be definitely one of the metallic. And I actually found that at Extremities, but it's pretty damn expensive. Well, we will find out. I'm going to try to get that video made on Friday since I'm off work. Try to change it up a little bit here on the channel. Like I did that 1978 video showcasing some albums that came out on the year I was born that I own. Yeah, I'm trying to think of new shit to do here on the channel. It's very hard. It seems like everything's been done here on YouTube, and it's very, very hard to be original. With your content. Well, that might be your category there, me Metal Mike, because you know where I roam. You know where I go. I'm more of that metal guy, dude. Like I know Joe Walsh obviously in the James Gang and the Eagles obviously, but I'm not familiar with a lot of his solo material. I know he made some solo albums too. Sorry about that. I was just checking something. I'm gonna have to check that out. That new Paul Gilbert, Holy Diver re-recorded. So what? He recorded the whole album of Holy Diver. I mean, Dio is so missed. I think Dio could honestly sing anything. Did you ever listen to Kerry Livgren from Kansas? He did a solo album in 1980, and oh god, What song was it now? And I used it a couple years ago when I did my Dio tribute video. Oh my god. Is it called The Man That Would Be King? No, 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 no. Hold on a minute. Let me look it up here. Kerry Livgren. Okay, okay. And Kerry Livgren was a member of Kansas, obviously. Oh, okay. Where the hell was it at here? Oh yeah, Seeds of Change was the album, and yeah, it came out in 1980. Oh yeah, it was called "To Live for the King." My bad. Check that song out, man. It's such a freaking powerful song, and it has Ronnie James Dio doing the vocals. Scorpions and Trance. That's my favorite Scorpions album. Yep, that is easily my favorite Scorpions album. In fact, check out the Metal Voice. He just did an interview with Ole John Roth. When was that? Yesterday? Incredible interview. I sat there and listened to the whole thing, and I was like, wow, I could listen to Ole talk all day, man. The guy's so knowledgeable when it comes to music and, and his craft as a musician. Yeah, like, and yeah, and I'm wearing my Scorpions and Trance t shirt. It's my favorite Scorpions album, and the '70s Scorpions is my favorite era of the Scorpions. The stuff with Ole on guitar. Oh, Yokozuna, excuse me there. Well, he was a great big guy, man. I mean, he seemed like a really cool guy too. Like he seemed like he'd be a really cool guy to hang out with. From some videos I've seen on YouTube of Yokozuna. It's a shame, what happened to him. He gained all that weight and it eventually killed him because the guy had a lot of talent. As a wrestler. Scorpions album with greenish lettering. Oh man, is it Fly to the Rainbow? No, God, I can't remember now. No, no, Yokozuna, the wrestler, Yokozuna. I did say Yokozuna. Whoops, my bad. It's kind of weird, man, because if he would have dropped that weight, you know, and he was still employed with WWE or WWF up till 1998, man. If he would have dropped that weight, I think Yokozuna would have fit in the Attitude Era. But yeah, man, that for being a big guy, that guy could move, and that's why they put the fucking belt on him. You know, back in '93. Scorpions album with Green. Oh man, God, I don't even remember, dude. Trying to think. Was it Savage Amusement? No. I'd have to look at my Scorpion CDs. I can't really think of what it is off the top of my head. The green lettering? Nah, it's definitely not Crazy World. I can't think of what it could be. Yep, Umaga. Yep, I remember Umaga. That was another pretty awesome big guy. It's a shame, man. A lot of them guys died too young, you know. Then you had what was that tag team called? 3 Minute Warning with Rosie and Jamal, or wasn't that? Was that Umaga originally? I can't remember now. No, 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 it wasn't Umaga. But one of them died. Anybody that's a wrestling fan, you know that tag team that came in when Eric Bischoff came in. This would have been back in 2002, I think, on Monday Night Raw. It's Rosie and Jamal. And one of them passed away. I can't remember what. I'm thinking it was Rosie that passed away. But I thought one of them went on and became Umaga. I could be wrong on this. Oh man, so both of them are gone now. So was Rosie? So Rosie also passed away too. Because that was only a few years ago he passed away. I was gonna say, man, I thought one of those were definitely Umaga. Oh, Pure Instinct. Yeah. Nah, that's not one of the better Scorpion albums. Way too many ballads on that album. In fact, I remember when Pure Instinct came out in '96, man. Boy, that album. It's kind of like it almost didn't exist because it didn't get no promotion. And it's not a good album. kid. Damn. In 1996, I was in 11th grade. All those guys are related to The Rock, too, because The Rock's a part of that Samoan family. I heard. I just don't give a shit about WWE. It's like WrestleMania's happening this weekend. Who cares? I don't care. All right, I'm back. I mean, for me, I grew up on WWF way back in the '80s, and I don't know, man. I saw it back when Hulkamania came up. I saw when the new generation thing was happening, and I saw when the Attitude Era happened. And to me, what's been going on for quite a long time is not good. But that's just my humble opinion. People like WWE, hey man, whatever. I don't. So, anyways, thank you guys for coming in to this little live stream that we're doing here tonight. Thanks to Mark G for stopping in earlier from Enchantment, another excellent YouTuber. I don't care, man. I'm not into WWE, dude. I agree, Mean Metal Mike. I don't care about WWE either, and haven't cared about WWE in a very, very long time. I just honestly think wrestling in general is not good. To be honest, it's nothing like it used to be. I mean, every once in a while, AEW will have a cool match, but besides that, it's pretty much, you know, like the Brian Danielson MJF match. Blah, the Brian Danielson MJF match. Excuse me, there. That was a pretty cool match. It was a pretty fucking brutal, epic Iron Man match. You know, and you definitely wouldn't see a match like that in WWE. I would never buy that damn game. Either or. Yeah, Vince McMahon ain't worth giving money to. I mean, like I said, wrestling in general is just not good right now. It hasn't been good for quite a long time. You know, like okay, you get a great match here and there, but besides that, it's just whatever. That match was awesome. Yeah, I will say that MJF Brian Danielson match was definitely awesome. Well, yeah, because Vince is back running the damn company. Come on now, we all knew Vince was running it all along. You know, and as long as Vince McMahon keeps running shit, well, this is going to be the result. It's like, the card for WrestleMania doesn't look good to me at all. It just looks like whatever. Chris Jericho's awesome, man. Vince is a great. Oh, Lord. He should have just stepped down years ago, man. There's only one person I think that could run WWE, and that's Shane McMahon. Besides that, to me, Triple H is doing a terrible job. That's my opinion. Nothing's really changed. But he was just being silly, dude. Fucking So, anyways, like I said, it's going to be content coming on the channel, definitely. No, I'm kind of repeating myself here. There hasn't really been much to talk about lately, to be honest. Unless you want to talk about world. Nah, we're not going to talk about that. That's what got me a strike on my channel to begin with. Yeah, we're not going to talk about stuff like that. ECW. Oh, man, I miss ECW. WCW too, man. Yeah, that game looks pretty awesome too from what I've seen. I mean, I'm not much of a video game guy nowadays, but it does look pretty cool. It's freaking weird because, like, when I'm in a mood to play video games, I go back to the old stuff that I grew up with, like the 8-bit, the 16 bits. I'm just not into all this fucking modern shit, when it comes to video games. It's like, I don't know. Like, to me, I want a video game to look like a video game, not look like real life, if that makes sense. Like, I still have my Sega Genesis. I'm gonna hook that fucker up and play it sometime here. Well, it's not like an actual Genesis. It's one of them Genesis. Yeah, it's one of those Sega Genesis consoles that came out. Like, it's got the built-in cartridge too, where you can play Sega Genesis games, but it has built-in games on it too. One of those deals. I've heard of combat. Yeah, excuse me. I've heard of Combat Zone Wrestling before. CZW. Ooh, I remember CZW. That's where fucking that's where John Moxley originally came from. John Moxley, fucking Seth Rollins was there. That was some fucking violent ass shit too. But the one organization that cannot be topped to this day is still ECW when it comes to extreme wrestling. I mean, it was done before that in Japan. You know, you had what the fuck was that shit called in Japan? Oh, God damn! I was watching documentaries on this stuff not too long ago. But actually, hardcore wrestling came from Japan. If you want to be technical, hardcore wrestling in a way came from the Memphis area. Memphis wrestling, where Jerry Lawler came from. That's where a lot of like what would lead into what the Attitude Era would be, and ECW and that came from. Like Memphis wrestling is where the first empty arena match happened with Terry Funk and Jerry Lawler back in 1981. You know, Well, yeah, there's New Japan Pro Wrestling, but there was like a couple of like oh god, I can't remember what the fuck they're called right now. But there was a couple wrestling leagues in Japan that had violent hardcore wrestling before ECW had it. Karen, welcome to the stream. The only female fan I apparently have. Anyways, I look cold. No, I'm not cold. Oh, you're fine. I'm still here, man. I'm still here chatting. Just talking about random shit in the stream. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, the beanie, the Metal Bends Chronicles beanie. Like just kind of bland. I can't think of like anything musically to talk about because there's not like a lot of good music coming out. I mean, there's some, but nothing that's really catching my attention right now. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Actually, yeah. Hold on a minute. Going back through the comments here. Um, oh, Karen's asking if I'm selling these beanies. Yes, I am. They are on my Teespring store. I could put the link in the chat room. I have the link for my Teespring store in my description box on my channel too. Like you can just click on Teesprings and it'll take you right to my store. And I also have Holocaust beanies. Yep. Give me a better look at this one. My fucking hair is probably all fucked up, but whatever. So yeah, that's what the Metal Bends Chronicles beanie looks like. It's probably all crooked and shit. Yep. See, I got beanies, t-shirts. Now I'm not gonna lie, it took like almost 5 weeks for this goddamn thing to arrive. Or it was the Holocaust one that took forever to arrive. I'm still waiting on a shirt to arrive. Yes, unfortunately, I gotta buy my own crap too. I don't get free samples or nothing, which blows. Um, okay. All right, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm on my phone now, so yeah, if you go into the About section on my page, okay, so right there's the About section, as you can see it, if you're using a mobile phone, that is. Hold on a minute. Of course, there's that damn description, but anyways, you go down, you'll see the links, and the first one is my Teespring link. In fact, yeah. So yeah, that's all you pretty much got to do if you're on your mobile phone. So yeah. I mean, I don't control how late the orders arrive. I mean, that's not under my control. That's under Teespring's control. You know, eventually, I would like to print this shit myself and sell it myself. But right now, I just can't really afford to do that. Unfortunately, you know how it is. And you are welcome, Karen. Yeah, so the only thing I can't do on YouTube no more is play music, unfortunately. But I do have I am gonna do a music stream again. Hold on a minute. I'm thinking Friday night I might do a music stream, but I have another channel where I do those music streams now, and I haven't done one for about 2 weeks now. So I'll just show the link again here. It's in my description box, anyways. See underneath Teesprings, if you go to my Twitch, click on Twitch, start an account, follow me on Twitch, you'll get to see the music streams. And that's pretty much it. Yes, the new Metallica album's coming out on the 14th, yes. And the new Overkill album's dropping the same day. Yes, John, yes, Oyster fan, I still owe you that Dan Castro tribute stream. Maybe I can do that on Friday. Maybe I'll do that Friday night. I know I was planning on doing a Ronnie James Dio tribute stream too. Like, you just can't do that crap on YouTube anymore because YouTube will fucking block your stream or whatever. So I think I'm up to 27 followers on Twitch now, which Twitch is a lot tougher than YouTube when it comes to getting followers and all that stuff. Like, I know John follows me on Twitch. Who else follows me on Twitch? Yeah, Ryan Arnold follows me on Twitch, the Demon Master. I'm trying to think who else. There's a couple of people that. Yeah, Wyatt's also on Twitch. Music of Destruction's on Twitch. He follows me too. There's quite a few people that have been following my Twitch channel, so that kind of helps out for doing these music streams because I can't do them on YouTube no more because, well, and creating a Twitch account's not hard. I mean, it's a little different compared to creating a YouTube account. Oh, me Metal Mike also follows me on Twitch. So you'd basically get, you know, the same people on here as opposed to going to Twitch for the radio shows. Well, John, if you send me a track listing, I'll play them. I'll look them up and I'll play them on my Twitch stream Friday night. We'll do a Castro Fate, Dan Castro tribute stream. And on there, I can go past 2 hours. I can go 3 hours. You know, so either or. Cheers to everybody out there. Thanks to everybody who continues to come on Metal Bents Chronicles. Ooh, excellent, Karen. I mean, I can't do a members only thing. I mean, the only way I can do that is if I hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, and well, how that goes. But moving forward, I'm not trying to let the sub thing get to me or and the view thing get to me. I appreciate everybody that still watches the videos and comes on here and comments. It still comes in and joins the live streams. Sometimes that's just what it's about. Yeah, I don't know how that stuff works. Like I said, I can't set nothing like that up until I have 1,000 subs. But it is what it is. Like, there's a lot of cool people on this platform, man. You just got to dig and find them. Putting on a whistling concert right now. Ugh, fuck. Trying to think of what the fuck to say. I mean, there's not really much going on. I mean, like as far as like new music. So yeah, what the hell was I going to say? I was going to say something before, and I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh hell no, man! I'd wake up the whole fucking house if I sang. That's definitely not a good idea. Oh, definitely not a good idea. Probably wake up the whole neighborhood too. Hmm. Night Ranger was a cool band. Don't tell me you love me. Don't tell me you love me. Yeah, that was a cool track. Let me take a little intermission and I'll be back in a minute. Why don't we keep this 2 hours tonight? All right, I'm back. Jack Blades had a health scare recently, and I hope Mr. Diano is recovering from his heart. Oh, no, no, no. That wasn't Paul Diano that had a heart attack. That was Blaze Bailey. He's the one that had the heart attack. Yeah, I hope he gets better too. I put that in my community guidelines the other day about Blaze Bailey. Yeah, I definitely hope he recovers from that. You know, yeah, it's a shame when you hear about, your favorite artist, and something happens to him like that. So, yeah, I hope he definitely recovers. Nah, you're all right. Actually, I respect Steve Harris, because Steve Harris, he basically, there was something about that too. Yeah, Steve Harris paid for Paul Diano's medical bills, you know, with the situation that Paul Diano was going through too. Like Steve Harris and, Iron Maiden paid for that. So that was really cool of him to do that. But yeah, hopefully Blaze recovers. It would definitely be cool. And I did hear rumors that Senjutsu might be the final, or it might be the final Iron Maiden album. There might not be another Iron Maiden album after that. Now, I don't know how true that is. It's just something I read on Facebook about a week ago. You know, like I dog Senjutsu a lot, but there's a couple tracks on Senjutsu I do like. So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be. Apparently, there's going to be a Bruce Dickinson. Excuse me. There's going to be a Bruce Dickinson solo album coming out. So I mean, this has been in the works for quite a while now. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. When it comes to new music by Bruce Dickinson. You know, and I thought I heard that Steve Harris might do another British Lion CD. Now spinning. What's going on, man? It's been a long time, dude. Wow. It's been a real long time. Yep, that's what I thought. So that should be pretty cool. I mean, Bruce could still fucking hit those notes, you know. In fact, it seems like he's gotten better. Like there for a while, it seemed like he was kind of well. This is going back quite a few years ago, but it seemed like Bruce was kind of struggling doing those high notes. But now it seems like he's doing them pretty damn good again. You know. Hey man, I'm doing good. Good to see you here, man. It's good to see somebody from the past come back. Is that? I heard about that. I thought it was kind of bullshit at first because isn't the Power Trip supposed to have? Oh, I did see it though. It's going to be like Metallica, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, um, Tool and Ozzy. Which, man, You could get Tool out of there. Tool does not, to me, don't deserve to be on that. I know some people like Tool. I'm not the biggest Tool fan. But Maiden, ACDC, and Metallica. And if you could have a one time thing with Black Sabbath, hell, that would be kind of cool. I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan either. I like some Guns N' Roses, but I'm not like huge into Guns N' Roses. Like honestly, I'd rather see Iron Maiden on that bill, instead of Guns N' Roses. Oh shit, I fucking read that wrong. Iron Maiden is on that bill. Fuck. So it's Iron Maiden, ACDC, Metallica. Yeah, keep Ozzy on there. Yeah, I would definitely get rid of Tool and Guns N' Roses, man. I'm just trying to think who could you throw in there, as substitute for me. Hmm. I would say probably. I'm gonna think about this. See, I haven't been playing the music streams on YouTube. I mean, I was doing them, and YouTube keeps fucking blocking the streams. So I've been doing my music streams over on Twitch now. Like, I'm actually surprised they didn't block the last stream I did on here. But no, I'm just trying to think who would be a good substitute. So, Iron Maiden, ACDC, Metallica. Let me see here. What the fuck was it? Like, to me, Iron Maiden, ACDC, Metallica, Black Sabbath. Man, it sucks because my other pick would be Dio, and obviously that can't happen. But what about Deep Purple? Yes, Deep Purple. Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath. Oh, shit. Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, Metallica, Deep Purple, and Black. Holy fuck. Iron Maiden, AC/DC. Iron Maiden, ACDC, Black Sabbath, and Deep Purple, and Iron Maiden. I fucked it up again. Jesus Christ. Iron Maiden, ACDC, Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, and Metallica. Okay, got it right that time. Son of a bitch. Fucking tongue twisters, man. Yes, definitely go subscribe to Now Spinning TV. Subscribe to Iced Earth Fan Forever. He just started a YouTube channel because I was one of the ones that influenced him to do it. Most definitely. All right, so we are. Oh wow, we're over 2.5, or we're over 2 hours now. Dude, I don't have the best voice either. I can admit that. I don't have the best voice. There's no shame in that. You know, if you want to do YouTube, you fucking do it. I don't have the best voice. I ain't the greatest looking fucking dude in the world, but guess what? I'm still here on YouTube. You know? Yeah, I've been trying to get back into that again, trying to comment under other channels. I admit I wasn't doing that for a while, and I've been starting to do that again. You know, well, John, the thing that matters is you did it. You started a YouTube channel and you put yourself out there. You know, and that's what it's all about, dude. People don't like you, fuck them. Just reading the comments here. Oh, man. I'll be back in a minute, guys. All right, I'm back. You know what, John? I can only guess who that could be. Totally. But I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see your list. And I'm going to do mine on Friday, like I said. I mean, I was thinking about doing 1980, but I already did 1980. It'd be like pointless to redo it. I mean, I could, but like I want to get into doing years, and years is definitely it's definitely hard to do years, because there's so many albums that come out. I don't know. I'm trying to approach this differently. Not doing like really a top 10, but doing more and less like favorite albums that came out each year. Because, like, like when it comes to doing list by year, it's definitely not easy. I mean, you know, it's very what's the word I'm trying to look for here? Okay, when you're doing by year, like your opinions change or your list change. Like the top, like I get it, the top 10 list thing. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do, you know. But for me, I'm gonna try to approach this differently when I go by year. Like I want to start. I want to go back and do 1970, which that's going to be very hard because I don't have a lot of stuff in my collection from 1970. You know, kind of do like what George G's Rock Room's doing. He went through the 70s. You know, kind of do something like that. And but mine's not really going to be a top 10. It's like this 1978 video I did. It wasn't a top 10. You know, even though it's pretty obvious what my favorite two albums from 1978 are. When you watch it. But yeah, I want to do it. I want to do something different with it, and I don't know. I don't know. We're all music fans. We all have different opinions on things. And especially going into the 80s, like doing a top 10 list through especially when you go into the mid 80s to the late 80s. Holy crap, that's going to be fucking hard to do if you want to do top 10 scenarios, you know, because there's so many different directions you can go in that. Like, I want to do something different with it. Like I don't want them to be top 10 lists, but I want it to be different. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people ask me all the time, who's your favorite band? I can't give an answer because I'm influenced by a lot of stuff. Like I could tell you who my probably main influences are, when it comes to like being a guitar player and wanting to play metal, but like to categorize and say favorites, it's pretty hard to do. I mean, there's generations and generations of music too. There's so much music out there. You know, and when you're a music fan, it's very hard to like just narrow it down to favorites and top tens and what you really love. What influences you, but to pick favoritism over something over to pick favoritism, that's something as a music fan, it's very hard to do. A drummer or a keyboardist? Interesting. That would be cool. I mean, get to see John on the drums. That'd be kind of cool, or on keyboards. I could definitely see you more as a keyboard type of guy, adding like those atmospheres, building into songs. I could see that. Be pretty cool. Like the thing too, a lot of people fail to realize is too, and I think it is becoming a lost art. You know, especially in modern day society where this generation don't respect the past. Is music is becoming a lost art. Like the artistic, and I heard only John Roth say this best. Like the artistic formula is starting to disappear, and the younger generation coming up don't appreciate, you know, real art. They don't appreciate what real music is, and the real art of creating real music. You know what I mean? I mean, when you got a generation coming up that glorifies mumble rap, that just scares the fuck out of me. You know what, John? I'm gonna head off too. Hey man, thanks to everybody out there. Karen, Oyster fan, Mr. Danny Jink, the Birdman, me Metal Mike, the Metal Madman from Down Under, Frederick. Thanks to everybody for joining in tonight for this live stream. You know what? It was fun doing this again. And you know what? We're gonna do more of this stuff. Yes, coming up. Top 10 rhythm guitar players that I love. It's gonna be hard to narrow it down, but as a guitar player, what I'm influenced by, you know what? Should be pretty fucking cool, man. Now Spinning TV, that's the name I forgot to mention. I hope I did not forget to mention anybody else because I'd like to be one of these fucking YouTubers that pays respects to all my subscribers, because you're all fucking awesome. Y'all got me to 690 subs. I know. Oh yeah, Mark G with the C from Enchantment was here earlier too. Shout out to him. But you guys keep me do. You guys, yeah, I'm not a big fucking channel. I'm fucking nobody on here. But you know what? You keep me doing this. You when I want to give up, you know what? You make me keep going, despite where we're at. But you know what? It's all cool. And we're going to keep going further into the future here on Metal Bench Chronicles here on YouTube. Because passion rules the game. All right. I'm out. Keep it metal. And bang those heads.